We're doing a lip kit on the Audi today. So what we are doing today is, you watched a video of me building this chassis mount splitter. You know from my TikTok, and I've mentioned it in a video, I actually have these Lamborghini side skirts that came off of a crashed, totaled Lamborghini. Yes, they are real. Which one has this one has the tag. It's got the authentication tag. They're Vorsteiner. It's got the badges on them. They don't fit on the Forester because you can't open the rear doors because it hits the fins. Can't trim them because they're hollow. I'm not going to cut my door. I'm not going to shave the rear door. People are stupid sometimes on TikTok. Why would I ever do that? I mean, I understand that it'd be cool, but like, come on. It's mom wagon. Got to keep it 4 doors. Secondly, this splitter. I don't like it on the car. I know I spent all that time with Shocon and building it, and I just don't like it. And the reason I don't like it, it's not that it's poorly made or anything. It's that it kind of bows up over here because this bumper isn't perfect. This bumper is not perfectly flat. It's really hard to get this bumper to fit, and it's impressive that we've gotten it to fit as good as it does. But with this splitter, it just doesn't fit really well underneath the bumper. It bows up in the middle right there, you can kind of see. And this all the way aired out. I mean, look how much clearance we have. On my old splitter, that's how much clearance we had all the way aired up. My old splitter used to lay on the ground. And that's what this car is. This car is a show car, lay it all the way down on the ground, super baller. That's what it's supposed to look like. It's not an aggressive aero car. So, however, I do like the side skirt still. So what we're gonna be doing is I ordered a new lip that we're gonna be putting on this bumper. The new lip's not here yet, but we're gonna be taking off the chassis mount splitter and we're gonna be putting it on the Audi. It's not gonna be chassis mounted on the Audi because I'd have to remake all the brackets to do that and take the bumper off on the Audi and do all that, and I don't wanna do that. It's not that important for me to be chassis mounted. It was just for the cool factor that we chassis mounted it. But I'm gonna take it off the Forester and we're gonna put it on the bumper on the Audi. And then we're gonna put the Lamborghini side skirts on the Audi because the rear doors on the Audi kind of come over more and it looks like they're gonna clear the fins. And then when we get the new lip and everything, we're gonna paint the lip to match the bumper like the old splitter used to be. And then we're actually gonna paint the side skirts the same way. So it all matches, so you don't just have one gloss black piece. But let's go grab the Audi and pull it in front of the garage so we can work on it. While we're walking to the Audi, I think it's now a good time for a merch plug. I have opened a website finally. It's mrcleanmax.com. We have OG Grande anime shirts for sale that I'll put up right here. The company's called HCSF. My clothing brand's called HCSF. I'm not going to tell you what that stands for. I might do a giveaway if anyone can figure it out. But we have the OG Anime Grande shirts. We also have shirts that have the plain logo on it. We also have die cut stickers that are either 3x3 or 6x6 on there as well. Also, if you use code GRANDA, you get 10% off the Grande anime t-shirts that has my girlfriend on the back floating underneath it. Cue the loud compressor. Go check out the website. It's linked down in the description. Okay. Let's go grab a side skirt. If we grab the driver's side skirt, I'll show you guys. They fit better on the Audi than they did on the Forester. So they line up a little better. So kind of bring it in so it matches the door. They don't stick out as far as they did on the Forester. And look at this. The door kind of comes in further. So when you mount it up, it looks like it's gonna clear down the front of this. We have to trim this rear spat off. That way it can sit all the way up. And then, yeah. Well, let's air the car all the way up. As high as it'll go. As I fumble the bag. And let's get to throwing one of these on. So I just used my knife that I carry with me to trim off the spat on the rear. Looks good and flush. And now we'll see if we can actually get the side skirt to mount up. For the way we gotta mount it, I gotta get all of this adhesive off. So I have this little plastic blade and we're gonna get to work on this. right, we've got one side on. Works well, looks good. Look how much door clearance we have. Not much, but she don't hit. Now we're trying to get this other side mocked up. We keep running into issues with the pinch weld because the pinch welds on these are so not good that they fold when you jack the car up. So I'm gonna see if I can either hammer them flat or hammer them back out so that way we can get this to sit the same as the other side. It's going to be going worse on this side. I have tried mounting this thing like 3 different ways and it's still like sagging. See how it's coming out like that? And this side is totally flat. This is bothering me. Well, it's still not working. I basically tore all the skin off my palm, right where that is with the drill. So that felt great. And it's still leaning out. So I'm gonna try and take off a screw back here and kind of put them up more towards the outside of the car. That way it kind of pulls it up like that. But yeah, I also got a blister right there, ripped off skin on my finger. This isn't going well. I swear it was easier to swap this car than to do anything on this Audi. I bought a wing, doesn't fit on the Audi. I bought sequential blinkers that go on the mirrors, didn't fit. Bought rain guards, didn't fit. Trying to fit the side skirts, everything's, that side I thought would be the longest because my first side, but no, now this side's taking twice as long. Not to mention, I still have to take this splitter off and fit it on the Audi as well. All right, down we go. I heard popping like noises. So I'm gonna make sure we're pulling up this way. All right, let's see. That's better. Still not as good as the driver's side, but I think that might have to do. There we go. Added a washer and drilled the one on the backing kind of diagonally so it would pull it up and in. And now it looks pretty on the money. Not as perfect as this side, but I am happy with that. Nice. All right, that looks killer on the ground. I'm stoked about that. So now let's go take the front bumper off the Forester, get the chassis mount splitter off the Forester, and start mocking it up on the bumper on the Audi. Now with that cut, now we can actually mount this up, measure it first, obviously, mount it up. We cut this because one, because we're not chassis mounting it, that's gonna be too heavy. And two, I think that blocks the oil pan on this car. So now we're gonna have access to everything still with a lip on the car. And we've just gotta measure and figure out where we want it. All right, let's air this puppy down to see what she looked like. Ooh. That's super crazy aggressive. I need to cut that down. I like how close it is right here, but I think we need to do is come in all along here. Okay, we're gonna see how this looks outside. Yes, I know I have a low pressure tire light. That bent wheel loves to leak very, very, very slowly, and I haven't driven the car more than like 50 feet today, so I mean, it's still got 40 something PSI in it, so it's fine. Alrighty. There you are. I still want to trim that splitter. This splitter comes out way too far on the corners right here. I want it to follow that body line. So whenever I can get over to Tristan's, because he has a cutter tool, that's going to be a lot better than what I have. So that splitter didn't last long. It chunked immediately. It fell off. I had 8 bolts in there and it still fell off, but yeah. So maybe this piece will work. I got no clue. So yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end this video. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.